Hi guys, today we're going to teach Zorro how to come when called. It's important to use a high value reward for your dog because we want the dog to associate being called with really good things. So we want to build value for the recall behaviour. The more value you build into the exercise, the quicker your dog is going to come when you give them the cue. Okay, so here we go. All I'm going to do is get Zorro to come, just using his name for now, or funny noises, just make it a game. Here! Just that instant he makes the choice, we want to click, okay? Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. When your dog is reliably coming to you, when you're encouraging them towards you, you can then add in a cue. Common cues are things like come or here. Okay? Some people like to use their dog's name, which is fine. However, you cannot then associate the dog's name with any negative consequences. So a lot of people will yell at their dog when they're naughty and use the dog's name. Yeah, good boy. And this then serves to build negative value around the recall exercise. So I think you should use something like come or here, something different to the dog's name, and only associate that word with good things, lots of value to the dog. Come! Good boy. So you can also add in a body cue at the same time. So for me, for my dogs, my recall cue is come, and my hands go out, okay? So that if you're in a situation where your dog is a long way away, they can see those arms come up, even if they don't hear the verbal cue. Come. Good boy. Good. Come. Nice. Come. Good boy. Okay, once you've added in a few repetitions of this and your dog is reliably coming at increasing distances around your home, so a low distraction environment, we can start to add in little distractions, like throwing a little piece of food and then recalling your dog away from the piece of food. Obviously, your dog's going to be tempted to go to the piece of food, so we pop them on a lead just to control that behaviour initially. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss the piece of food where he can see it but he can't get to it. And the instant he turns away from the food is when we click, not when he gets to us, it's when he makes the choice, the commitment to come back to us. That's really important. Come! Nice! Come! Nice work! Throw another piece. Come! Nice! So it's a really simple exercise, and these little pieces of food that we're throwing around serve as distractions, which we can eventually increase to distractions in the outside world, like other dogs, things like that. So it's just building up in little steps. So you're not going to go and try this at this stage in the park. You need to build really big value for it. Your dog needs to value what you have or the consequence that you have to offer them. So it might be the cabanossi or the roast chicken over the squirrel that's running in the opposite direction. Now obviously some dogs are never going to value something that we have highly enough to ignore the distraction of a squirrel running away. Now it's up to you. You need to be kind of aware of what your dog values. Don't ask them to come when you know they're not going to come, because you're losing the value for your cue, your recall cue. So we don't want to practice those moments where the dog ignores our come or recall cue. In fact, any cue, you don't want your dog to ignore it. And initially you might take your dog out on a long lead to prevent them from being reinforced or rewarded by the distractions such as the squirrel. You know, it's all about setting our dogs up for success in training, and we don't want them practicing ignoring our recall cue. The next phase of teaching the come command is to add in a release cue. I've talked a lot about release cues because they're really helpful in training and can, once established, be used as rewards for your dog. So your dog's continually working toward hearing that release cue, which means they have freedom to, for example, go and get these little bits of Frankfurt on the floor, or to sniff, or to dig, to go and see another dog. That's how you can fade out using your food, treats and toys with an exercise that you've trained. My release cues for my dogs are break or go. Okay, so I'm going to call Zorro to come, and then I'm going to give him the cue that he's free to go and get the Frankfurts on the floor here. I'm going to entice him by the Frankfurts. Come! Yeah, good boy. And then feed while he's here with me to encourage that good behaviour of just being here. He's choosing me over the distraction on the floor. And then I'm going to go break and release him over to the food that's on the floor. He's free. And before long you have a really useful reward when you don't have any treats or toys on you. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Bye for now. Please don't forget to join me on Facebook for extra quick video tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to follow Zorro's progress.